I'd say more or less because most men commit more violent crimes and things like that. There's a higher percentage of men committing violent crimes.
You sure you want to make this argument?
Yes and no, but
Okay.
you're probably going to be right.
Hold on. But if I were to present to you evidence that if there were statistics that showed that black people committed more crimes, would that then explain away your claims that it's due to racism for the discrepancy between white and black?
Depends on the crime. I know it's not my question, but I think it depends on the crime.
A little bit, yeah. But I can't really defend that because, honestly, I did some research on this, but not as much as I probably should have, which is kind of crappy. But I'd say that's more or less because of the just higher incarceration rate, and also because of other things within the black community itself, like gang violence and things like that. So, I mean, yes and no. I don't.
I do think that there might be some sexism in there for sure. I mean, we allow men to push down their emotions and they go bigger, right? Women are doing more small crime and small things. You get the slap on the wrist. So there's definitely both cases. You have sexism and racism going on for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at sentencing disparities, right? So there's some statistics that indicate, and I'd actually have to do more research to say something definitive. That there's a sentencing disparity. So the length of the sentence, the prison sentence between whites and black, there's disparity there. Yeah. But the disparity, again, not just the incarceration rate, but the disparity in terms of sentence length, incarceration length, is again the disparity between men and women dwarfs the disparity between white and black. Yeah. And so oftentimes, for example, I mean, look, I could give you anecdotes. You guys could probably give me anecdotes in return. Or well, perhaps it's not anecdotes, but I mean, and I think this happened in Ventura, Felicity. So I don't know if you kind of live in that, you live further down south. There was this woman who was smoking marijuana with her boyfriend or like casual hookup or situationship. And she had like marijuana-induced psychosis. Yeah. And then she stabbed him to death and also stabbed her dog. Wow. He died. She got let off with probation.
No.
And community service.
Wow.
I would find it very unlikely if a man murdered a woman. Yeah. Even if it was marijuana-induced psychosis, whatever that is, stabbed her to death, that he would get off. Yeah. He would not see the inside of a prison cell.
Unless he's got a lot of money, like a whole boatload.
Even then.
Yeah, and he's fleeing the country.
Stabbed her dog.
Oh, yeah. But I think that's two separate things, like the sexism thing that's going on, where it's like, yeah, I agree. Like, it's like, and I think a lot of us do, where women can get away with certain things that men can't. But then the disparity of race, of course, is a separate.
Can I ask for some clarification? Because isn't the question white people can't experience racism? So if something
we can bring it back to that. We got.
I'm just a little. I'm just a little confused. And I'm asking because obviously it's not really like my question or my fight, right? But I'm just wondering. So if somebody were to do a crime, because you're talking about prison system, against someone because they were white, is that not racism? I hope I don't sound ignorant. I'm really just trying to clarify.
That was a good question.
It is a good question, and in that sense, I'd say I guess. Probably, that would be a form of racism. It's just the bigger picture is systematic. I'd say more prejudice, I guess, because it's based in just hate and a dislike for that, I guess.
For that race, though,
yes,
right?
For the race.
Maybe I'm not understanding. Maybe I feel like maybe I don't understand what the word racist definitionally means. I don't know.
But so are there any instances where a black person can be racist towards a white person?
You're asking me?
Oh, I thought you were squiggly on this. Because you said it was prejudice, right?
Yeah, just the word.
Yeah, but I'm asking racist.
I agree with, what was your name again?
Gabby.
Damn. How could you forget my homegirl's name?
I apologize. It's me and my memory.
It's okay.
Really
it's okay.
I would just say I agree with you that it's like racism is systemic and like white people don't face the same type of systemic racism. So other races can be prejudiced towards white people, but it's not the same exact racism.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some counter arguments here. I think you could argue that affirmative action is systemically racist against white people.
Why? Women got so many benefits out of affirmative action. We benefited. White women?
Well, there's gender-based affirmative action, race-based affirmative action. So you would argue if perhaps otherwise more merit-based white candidates were overlooked because of their race.
Yeah.
You actually see this happening a lot with Asian students in particular. So there's a big scandal with these Ivy League schools, Harvard, for example. So as an Asian person, you had to score way higher than white people, Latino people, and black people to be able to get in. So that was like a sort of, and Asian people are minorities,
Yeah.
but they're not the right kind of minority in the sense of, well, they're discriminated against in a different sort of way.
Definitely
They're
still
viewed as,
discrimination.
it is still discrimination, but with Harvard, basically they were like, these Asian people are way too smart, and we're letting too many of them in.
Wow,
But that would be a racist against Asian people,
Yeah.
just in a sort of different way.
Absolutely.
But it's also just unfair. I think
Yes.
the best people should get the acceptance into the university.
Yes.
And when you overlook the best people, the smartest people, and we got to do what is it, the inclusion thing.
Yeah, no one's really doing that. Yeah, I get what you mean, though. Yeah, and it should be the best candidate. I think a study just came out that showed, and they did across the board, they did all fake, applications or whatever, but a study over several years. And I'm not debating anything. I'm just sharing the information. But they did white and black candidates, all fake applications, and they did four groups. White that had no criminal record, white that had criminal record, black that had no criminal record, and black that, you know what I'm talking about? And then
Yeah.
black with criminal record. And what they showed is that a white person with a criminal record was getting more job opportunities than a black person with no criminal record. So I get that we shouldn't
have to
do
look at
a
the study, but
crazy thing where it's like you should just get people in because of, no one's really doing that though. But I think that, here's something I can share. I didn't realize that I had a bias. I had a bias in me, and I was coaching.
You don't like black people? What?
No, not that kind of bias.
Oh, my bad.
Sorry, not that kind of bias. I meant I go towards or move towards or select things that look like me, and I didn't know that I was out doing that. Years ago, I was working underneath a boss of mine, and she was having me do the articles.
Yeah.
And so she's Latin. I was doing the articles, and I was selecting photos for the articles, doing it for months. Thought I'm doing a great job, and she sat me down, and she was like, "Hey, let's look this over." She goes, "Look at the articles I posted and published, and look at the articles that you posted and published. Do you see any difference?" I looked at them. I was like, "No, they look good. I think I'm doing a good job." And she goes, "Look again." And I'm looking, and I can't see it. And she goes, "Natalie, on mine I have Asian, black, white. I have all different ethnicities and races." She's like, "You only keep putting in white people." And I was like, "Oh." So that's yeah.
So going back to the original thing here, people of color can't be racist towards white people. It's just when it comes to the definition of racism, you've changed the definition to be prejudice plus power, basically, right? Is that your definition? And you've changed the definition to suit you, so that often, well, not actually accusing you guys of this, but they've changed it so that your racism or your sexism can't be labeled as such. But I think that, ultimately, I think people should be judged as individuals, not as part of some group identity. But one question to you: let's say there's a company, and the CEO is black, the board of directors are black, and they refuse to hire a white janitor. Would that be racism?
Why are they refusing to hire? Just because of the race?
Because he's white. But I'll let you answer. Go ahead.
Those circumstances based in power, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you feel hesitant to just be like, yeah, that would be racist?
It is racist.
Oh, okay, all right. And would you agree? Would you agree with that if a black CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company refused to hire a white janitor, would that be racism?
It's solely just based off of his race, and yeah, probably.
Okay.
We would call it
Fair enough.
discrimination.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But, oh, there's a but. Go ahead.
But
Go ahead, let's hear
the
it.
broader thing for me is just mainly the systematic issues within racism itself. It doesn't it benefits the white people more than it does people of color. So that's my main issue, and that's why I see racism the way I do.
Okay.
I also just don't think me personally, because I'm half white, I don't think I can be racist to white people. So it's just like,
You can't be racist to your own race.
I can't
is
be
what you're
racist
saying?
to my own race.
Can't
yeah.
you though?
No.
Couldn't you?
I mean,
Wait, but hold on.
someone-
Wait. Let me give you an example. Someone who's fully black refuses to hire black people because they have negative opinions about black people. Wouldn't that be I think that would be racist.
Internalized
That's
racism.
internalized racism.
Well, it'd still be
but
racism.
I mean, I'm not racist, so it's just like there's nothing I do that would be considered racist. I don't really know.
Or you
I
wouldn't
mean,
do racist things because you're not a racist, I guess.
Yeah, I
Wait,
guess.
this is gonna sound really bad, but I have autism, so I have to
Are
ask
you actually?
it. Huh?
Never mind.
Are you? Do you have autism? Are
No.
you trying to bond over this or
No,
something?
I'm not autistic. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So, can you don't do it now. I'm just asking, are you allowed to say the N-word? Don't say it. I'm just saying, are you?
There's so much debate about it that I don't even know at this point because people say I'm white passing. I don't know. I don't know. I get told I look white passing. I get told I don't look inherently white, but I don't look just black either. I look mixed.
Yeah,
The thing is because we're mixed, we don't align with just one race. We're both. And the thing is, they expect us to align with one more than the other. And it's also just you're not fitting into the groups themselves. Like, it's hard to bond with a just white group. And then sometimes it's hard to bond with just a black group. And it also comes down to, like, my family as well. I am not close with either side. I only have a few people I'm close with. And that's just because of my parents.